Quoting is not done in a random way. Provide transitions to quotes unless you let a quoted phrase flow as part of your own sentence. I use the term simple transition for this type. Higgins says, "Put her in the dustbin." Present tense is used. Notice the period after the parentheses that gives the page number. You would never give two periods. In other words, there is no period before the parentheses, nor is there a comma just before the parentheses. Keep the author's original punctuation if the author uses a question mark or exclamation mark or a dash, and put a period at the very end. Examples. Higgins asks, "Did I say that out loud?" Eliza says, "Oh, I'm only a squashed cabbage leaf." Use a colon if you have an independent clause before a quote. Never put a semicolon there. Clara is rude, you selfish pig. A quoted phrase may flow as part of your sentence, in which case there is no transition and no special punctuation. Here's an example. When Clara calls her brother a selfish pig, Freddie leaves. Sometimes we don't have page numbers when quoting, so we don't use parentheses. In such cases, put a period at the end on the inside of the ending quote mark, or use a question mark or exclamation mark instead of a period if the writer uses such punctuation. Her hair is silver white like an albino's. Miriam is playful. I'm only teasing. Mrs. Miller asks, "What's your name, dear?" You may not do what is in red font. Harry says, "I looked all over," he said, "and there just ain't nobody there." I might say this needs single quote marks, except the transition makes "he said" unnecessary. Here's an improved sentence. Harry says, "I looked all over, and there just ain't nobody there." Notice the use of ... ellipsis. Seminar prep homework helps me figure out which students know how to write proper transitions to quotes and which students don't. Double check your work. Do you quote correctly? Put into practice what I teach.